So what's going on everybody, and welcome back to my channel, where today we're going to be talking about Infinite Warfare's DLC 3. Now first of all, we have a name for DLC 3, and this is actually before the trailer has released as well. So it's not often that we actually get the name of the map before the trailer releases, but the name of this map is going to be called Attack of the Radioactive Thing. Now how do we know this? Well, first of all, if you go into Infinite Warfare itself and you look into the lobby like you're seeing on screen right now, you can actually see in the background right there on the board it says Redwoods presents Attack of the Radioactive Thing. That's one piece of evidence. Another is that we have a bunch of achievements, which I'll go through in a minute, which talk about in Attack of the Radioactive Thing, which proves that that is the name of the map, because any achievement, any trophy will always start off with in Rave in the Redwoods, or in Shaolin Shuffle, or in Attack of the Radioactive Thing. It will always start off with that map name, and then it will tell you what you actually need to do to get that trophy or achievement. But we also had Brian Bright earlier on tweeting out saying Attack of the Radioactive Thing takes place in the 1950s. That's during the Korean War, not World War II. That's going to be very interesting, having a map that's set in the Korean War era in the 1950s, rather than having World War I and World War II era style zombie maps like we have in Treyarch Zombies. I'm wondering right now like what the location will be, and I'm wondering whether some of the weapons might be different. Obviously they will be, because Infinite Warfare like to change things up in terms of the weapons and whatnot. I'm hoping maybe they'll have different perks that will suit the style a little bit more, and of course I'm hoping that the wonder weapon is going to actually be like a good wonder weapon, because so far Infinite Warfare have not really done that well with the wonder weapons. In Zombies in Spaceland it was pretty bad. In Rave in the Redwoods the wonder weapons were okay at best. And Shaolin Shuffle, they were okay, but they could have been a lot better. So I'm hoping in Attack of the Radioactive Thing that the wonder weapon is what we actually want to play with, and it's something that we actually want to strive towards to get every single time we play it. Now this DLC is called Absolution, and we know this because of the trophy list right here. As you can see on screen, it has Infinite Warfare for Sabotage, that's DLC 1. We have Continuum, which is Shaolin Shuffle for DLC 2. And we have Absolution, which is DLC 3. If you go into this one, I've read through these achievements, and one that really sticks out to me is in Attack of the Radioactive Thing, listen to all of Redwoods' personal recordings. Now, to me, this speaks out in volume, because this basically says to me that this is going to have a lot more storyline information. It's just going to be a little bit more story driven than the other maps have been. So I'm really hoping that we're going to find out some really awesome like storyline information for Infinite Warfare Zombies. We have other trophies as well, like if we go to this one right here. It says in Attack of the Radioactive Thing, assemble the MAD, which is the Modular Atomic Disintegrator, which I'm assuming might be the wonder weapon, or it might be some type of wonder weapon. But I'm hoping that they're going to go along the same route of having 4 wonder weapons, so 1 for each player. Or at the very least that each player can have their own wonder weapon. Like in Shaolin Shuffle, if I remember correctly, all 4 players can have the katana. There's also this trophy right here which says in the Attack of the Radioactive Thing, complete Skull Hop. And Skull Hop is basically what I imagine to be the new Ghosts and Skulls machine. We had Ghosts and Skulls, and we had Ghosts and Skulls 2, then we had Skull Busters, so it only makes sense really to have Skull Hop. I don't know what Skull Hop could be. Obviously it's very similar, I would assume, to the others, but just a different name. Obviously this is going back in time, so we had in the 80s and in the 70s, and now we're into the 50s. So obviously they couldn't keep the whole Ghosts and Skulls thing, because Ghosts and Skulls was made in the 70s, I believe. But yet, if you want to go back to the 50s and you have Ghosts and Skulls 3, that wouldn't make sense. And that's the whole reason why Shaolin Shuffle had Skull Busters rather than Ghosts and Skulls 3 or any other sort of title. And we also have this achievement right here. We have an achievement for getting a piece of the soul key, which is obviously for the like main Easter egg quest within Attack of the Radioactive Thing. But we also have this trophy right here, which wants you to do the Easter egg once again, but as Elvira, which is the character within Attack of the Radioactive Thing. She's the celebrity character within this map, and basically this is another way to try and get those trophy hunters to try and do the Easter egg more than once. You have to do the Easter egg playing as Elvira, and then you'll get this trophy as well. Some of you might not even care about the trophies. I personally like to try and go for the trophies, even though saying that, I've not even done the Easter egg for Shaolin Shuffle, just because I haven't had time to actually go around and doing that just yet. But I'll be sure to try my best to do the Easter egg within Attack of the Radioactive Thing. Saying that though, Infinite Warfare has definitely had some really hard Easter eggs within its game. I would say Rave in the Redwoods was probably the easiest, followed by Shaolin Shuffle and then Zombies in Spaceland. But for right now, that's basically all the information that we know about DLC 3, that we have Elvira as the main character, that the map's going to be called Attack of the Radioactive Thing, that it's going to be set in the 1950s in the Korean War, and obviously those achievements I went through as well, just detailing a little bit more information. If there's anything you want me to sort of talk about with the zombie storyline, whether it's Treyarch, whether it's Infinite Warfare, or any videos at all you want me to sort of make or create, Do make sure to put your comments down below in the comment section so I got the ideas and then I can try my best to actually make these videos when I can. Or if not, but if you made it this far into the video, then I'd really appreciate it if you leave a like rating and or subscribe to this channel around here if you haven't done so yet. I always cover zombie content as well as other things as well on my channel, but mostly Call of Duty Zombies is where I'm based at. But without further ado guys, thank you so much for watching this video and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.